What it do, fellas? So this video is all about never ever deal with women that do these things. These are things that some of y'all let them get away with, and also sometimes it's some of the things that y'all don't even know that you should not be tolerating. Some of y'all standards are so low, or let's say expectations for females is so low that a lot of the bad behaviors that females have, y'all will be like, oh, that's kind of normal. Or, you know what? I have to accept it. All right. So fellas, I'm going to bring these things up. Y'all decide what to do, but y'all know this video is telling you need to stop. Never deal with this type of stuff. All right. Give this video a big thumbs up. It helps your girl so much. Gets the algorithm going. And fellas, y'all know I got a Patreon that has a whole lot of videos you'll never, ever see on YouTube, and we get to the talking real raw talk. Okay, so now the first thing on my list, and this is now back to you're trying to be successful in life. You want a woman by your side that's holding you back, that doesn't give you peace of mind, that man is always nagging, or worst thing, putting you down. So never deal with a woman that never supports you. Oh my gosh, let me get to the talking of how she talks down on you. Oh, you know, you could do better, or this is not for you, or there's other guys that could, but maybe your time is going to be later on. So basically a lot of women look at you guys as this guy that's not valuable, this guy that's less than. And so when they act on it, right, y'all will be like, okay, that's normal. Or you know what, what's so wrong with it? And then for the fellas that don't like it, y'all will still accept it. So I'm saying you need a woman that's going to be supportive and not a woman that's going to put you down because she has her own issues, or because she wants to put you down, or because she really wants to point this thing out about you. I'm saying she's supposed to be there to better you, to not make you feel less of a man. And fellas, if you want to feel more confident, boost your confidence, make sure you get your audio affirmation. You guys can get it after this video, and you play it while you're falling asleep. It helps you relax. It gets you to fall asleep even quicker. But while you're sleeping, it's working in your mind to boost your confidence and get you really believing in yourself. A lot of times we need affirmations to confirm things, right? That we're worthy, that we're valuable. And the worst thing is that females are not doing that. They're not making you feel good, right? With this first point I said, she's not supportive. You never want that. So if you want affirmation going to keep your mind in check, or you need somewhere to start, get that routine going, purchase it down below, and it's going to confirm a whole lot of things that you need to hear every single night or every time you're about to sleep. And most importantly, you need your confidence there. Females will see right through you. And you don't want to be the guy that's simping and soft, and in his mind, he's saying, I can't do it. I'm not about it, right? All right, fellas. Now let's get back to you have a woman that is not even believing in you. Y'all got to get that it's difficult already for y'all. You need to have your status there most times, right? It helps you. That's what women are looking at. And status can fall into like, where do you fall into life? Like, are you a businessman? Are you an athlete? And then status could be like, where are you at? Like the placement. Sometimes status could be obviously just as simple as Instagram verification. When you're verified, that is a different type of status, right? So anyways, we know it's already hard because y'all need these things. It's status, money, being masculine. We need to know for females, we need to know that there's going to be security going on. So if we say that you have to have strength as a man, and then y'all add a woman beside your side that makes you feel like you can't even get closer to it, how bad, and we'll start with you, how bad does that make you feel? And then how bad does she look at you? So she looks at a man that can't only make his own decisions, but worse is that she can affect your decisions, your emotions. You're back to not being that masculine man that could basically make clear decisions. So when you already have it difficult for yourself and you make it harder, all you have to now deal with is your own stress. And then now y'all have to add her stress to your stress. And now you've done the worst for yourself, right? And I say you've done the worst for yourself because if you already have it hard as a fella, if you already see that females aren't helping you by your side, right? What could you do to better yourself? Not add her, not entertain her, not be there when, especially, she's telling you, you know what, you should get a better job. You're not gonna stay there. They're not gonna keep you. Or you know what, this job is not enough. You're not getting paid, right? So those moments, instead, y'all are like, well, she might be right. How about you prove her wrong, even if she's right? How about, no, she's not right? How about that? So let me backtrack. If you make it easier for yourself as a fella, you should take all the upsetment. Look at me making up words. We don't edit, so scratch that out. But all this upsetness, is that one word? Okay, going on inside of her, and then there's upsetness going back inside of you, right? So you got to use that as fuel. You have to use that as in, okay, you know what? I know that it's difficult. I know I have to basically go against the odds. I know this woman, every time I basically come and show her that I do care, I know she looks at me as a weak man, but that's the only way I can talk to her, because she won't even hear me out when I don't want to talk to her, when I don't want to be nice, right? So it works around her time. But yeah, when we backtrack, when you know you're not making it easier for yourself by keeping this woman around you, you only make it more difficult for yourself. So fellas, back to you going through it because, society in the modern day, you have to have these things. Back to, how do you think a woman beside your side telling you can't do it, or basically not encouraging you, or, not at least trying to be a little supportive, how do you think this woman is going to see any potential in you? Already when you guys try to convince her without the actions, it's not going to happen. She doesn't believe it. Give this video a big thumbs up, right? She doesn't. And this is why I say also, when you do no contact, ignoring what she's thinking is that you're not going to go that long. Or if you did do it this long, or you did a little good job now, it only lasted for so long, right? So if she already now, doesn't really give guys the time, if she's pretty, if she got guys left and right validating, hollering, DMs are full, completely full, right? If she's a full meal, let's say it like that, what do you think you're going to be looked at? You have to understand that it's so hard for y'all as a fella that you have to already struggle to try to convince yourself or make yourself this guy that this woman or these women out here would like. So it's just kind of like you have to start with yourself. And I'm really trying to get y'all to get it's as deep as that, as deep as in, if you start with yourself, you're only going to have it happen where she's going to start realizing differently. So sometimes some females will be like, oh, wow, we just made this much. She's excited because you made that much. But reality is that she doesn't really believe that you could keep doing it once more. So when you've changed, your mindset has changed, right? For example, you used to not go to work because you used to get into arguments and you just were like, well, I have a bad day and you're calling sick, whatever. So now what has changed when your mindset has really changed, when you don't allow a woman to be by your side, you don't tolerate that lack of her not giving what she needs to do as a woman, whatever. When that happens is that you now go to work every single time. And that's the reason why you make so much. You're making so much more money than you ever did. And obviously doors opening and all that. So now when things have changed, when y'all get into an argument in the future, you always go to work. You tell her, I can't even see you today. I'm extra busy. On the days that you guys are really, really mad at each other, or she really doesn't even want to talk to you, or she's in her feels, those are the days you should be working even harder, be distracted even more. So really, now I'm saying, when you have changed and you don't tolerate, you want respect, right? I tell y'all, you got to have respect for yourself. You show women how to treat you. So now when you want respect, fellas, don't forget about Patreon. You get more videos you won't see on here. You have her understand that, oh, shoot. When I was looking cute and I had to just come to your house, or, if y'all live together, when I just had to put a cute little outfit and that would have you now staying home. When I just had to, be upset and you were still in your feelings and you weren't going to be able to go to work. When that was happening, now it's not happening because now you can't be affected by me. So now when she sees, oh, man, I can't be supportive, or, you as a man, you're strong within, have that strength as you should to be a man, right? You make decisions based on what makes sense. You think with your mind now, not with your emotions, not with your heart, not with I gotta be kind, or you know what? Sometimes, let me just give you a quick example so I can move on. Sometimes also for some fellas, in those moments where you don't go to work because you guys just got into an argument and you're in your feelings, what also could happen is that some of y'all are looking out for her. Some of y'all are feeling like, well, you know what, if I do leave, she might be crying. Or you know what, I don't want it to end like this. Or I just can't focus. Or I need to make sure that we get some closure. Or I just got to cut cut all of it, cut it all out, okay? And I wanted to, get to the we don't swear around here, but no, like YouTube purposes. So, but cut all that ish out, okay? Cut it all out. We don't do that. So if we want to backtrack, you being as a masculine man, you always can make decisions that make sense as an alpha male, as a sigma man, as a high value guy that knows the worth of him. It's not worth your time to stay home, you're missing out on money. It's not worth your time to give her energy. Let her feed off of the energy of you being upset and not going to get your money. No. So backtrack, fellas, once more. When you start making decisions and you don't allow a woman that's negative, you don't allow a woman that doesn't believe in you or doesn't see your potential. When you do not let a woman get to you like that, that's where all that other stuff that I didn't talk about, but y'all want to hear so much of, she wants you, she's chasing, she's watching. Oh, shoot, I just told him that he can't even do it. Or, we had a discussion and, the way it ended was that he wasn't going to do it. But yet you went and did it. Once again, it could be your finances. Go tackle your finances. It could be the gym. Get to the lifting. But yet, when you finally go ahead and did it, do it, you have a woman now that is not supportive. Once more now, have to go against all that she said to herself. So it's just like, how many ways can you open herself to being in the negative, as in her ego being attacked, her seeing things differently because she has no choice. So I'm saying a lot of y'all fellas it's bad. It's really, really bad. You'll still stick around. You'll still hear her talk down on you. You'll still, like she might be right. You'll still be there to give her the benefit of the doubt. And that's just one area that I'm going to add more in the next video or something. But that's just one strong area that y'all are still stuck. It's like just the basics of y'all knowing your worth is not even being there to listen to her. Not even actually listening. Your worth is ignoring a woman that doesn't see the value that you really do have. So backtrack once more. Y'all are some of y'all, a lot of y'all. I'm sorry. Get the affirmation. It will really... You need your mind stimulated. You need to get your mind thinking straight. So get it, because you really will have your mind transform, and you'll see it happen throughout the weeks, y'all fellas. Okay, backtrack though. Some of y'all just, like I said, actually, a lot of y'all are stuck at this point where, oh man, just the basics of, I just got to hear her out. I love her. She might be right. That's just that. The next, and this is where we're going to kind of wrap up or whatever. The next part, and this is where some of y'all have more respect for yourself. Some of y'all fellas, you get girls, but you got a pretty girl. So you still hear her out a little bit, but you should stop. So just backtrack. Some of y'all past this part of not listening to her, some of y'all past this part of staying there. Actually not listening once more. Sorry, I almost got confused for real. So some of y'all past that first part. Your next part is actually, and it could be close to being able to get up and go to work after you guys got into a fight. But your next part is actually just not being upset no more. So it could be, you're moving up the ladder where you're getting stronger with your emotions. You're building strength. So moving forward, you now don't tolerate what she says. You don't tolerate her talking down on you or other stuff that we didn't talk about, just disrespect in general. Like, saying that you're weak, saying that you'll never be this. Once again, it does fall into, not believing in you, like not thinking that you can amount to something. Give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all know my videos are longer, so we're going to be here for at least almost another 5 to 10 more minutes. But let me just backtrack once more. You're now at this stage of, you're not as strong as, I will still get up and go to work because I am unfazed. You are not as strong. Let me give you one more. You're not as strong as in you could be now around her and her talking down or anything that she says, you're unfazed by. You're not there yet. That would be the next level. That would be an alpha guy, a sigma guy as well. This is just more of like your value increasing, and those are the high value guys, the more high value guys, let's say. So when you're just kind of beneath, or let's just say you're at a different level, when you're working on yourself, keep working on yourself, you could actually not be as affected as before by what she says, by how she feels, by her emotions. So let's just say, you guys get into another argument, right? Like I told you, you're not the guy that's going to get up and go to work. You don't have that type of strength, okay? But I'm sorry. Y'all could get this strength. It's really mentally getting strong, right? You have to put in work, right? And every fella could do it. Y'all just don't even be trying sometimes. Y'all don't even try to stick to it. So if you're going to be the guy that has emotional strength a little bit more, but not the fullest yet, you're going to now be around her, and when she's arguing, when she maybe cries out, throws a tantrum, or she acts out and stuff, you as a man, you're just looking. Sometimes y'all could give her more or whatever the case may be, talk. But it's never you talking out of being vulnerable. You talking out of having sympathy for her. It's more of you're there. You're present. You gotta be there. But it's more of like you're disconnected. Your emotions that were before making you make these stupid, silly decisions. Let me give you one other one. Like chasing her. Just for real, like down the street when she wants to be lit, drunk, all that stuff, and she's running away from you. Get away from me, right? Another one could be even through text. This is not literally now, but chasing her, texting her like, whoa, you know what? I'll be waiting for your call. And then 2 hours later, you didn't call. Next day, oh, you're still doing that? You're still on that tip? Yeah, she is. She's gonna stay on that tip. She doesn't respect you. She doesn't know your value. Do you though? Do you know your worth? Are you doing things about it? So if, let's say you guys are making improvements as a fella, you do got to give yourself congratulations. You got to give yourself some props for absolutely not being the simp before that will not go to work, that will not continue his life, that will not find strength out of her trying to make you weak. Got to give me a big thumbs up for that one. That one was I would say that was one of my favorite lines all throughout this video. You know. But backtrack. If you are building strength as a man, you're going to now face so many different, and I'm going to say obstacles, because people are testing you. They're making it difficult. It's challenges out here. So you're going to have a lot of these times where it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening, right? You're going to have a lot more arguments with her. You're going to have a lot more moments where you can't think with your feelings. So a lot of those times is going to be where you better yourself. It's going to be the times where you show who you are. And obviously I didn't talk about like ignoring and all these other things that you see on my channel, but these are the things that you guys imply. I don't know why I've been saying imply lately. Apply. Or we can say imply, whatever. But you see, these are the things that you do got to, right? So let's just once more backtrack. If let's say you guys get into another argument, now when you're at your more strength, now when you have growth or you don't tolerate this stuff, never ever from a female. Females see that, oh man, I can't get to him. Now you are at that level of getting up, going to work, making your money. I told y'all earlier, another guy that, oh, he has that strength, emotionally strong, doesn't let a woman get to him, doesn't accept women that are not supportive. Another thing will be you'll work even more. Like I said, you'll double your hours just for the facts of being busy, just for the facts of you don't got time to waste, just for the facts of making more money. And I could keep going. Let me give you one more. Just for the facts of she's over here definitely believing that you're going to be in bed all sad. You used to be, maybe. Now, fellas, think about your situation. What do you do that shows that you're weak? What has it been in the past? And we could talk about this through consultations. If there's more stuff that y'all want to ask me as well, go ahead, book your consultation. It does start at 15 minutes. It can go all the way to an hour, and there is bundle deals. Just gotta say, let y'all know, right? But backtrack, you have that woman now seeing you be so strong to not listen to or not be affected. Your emotions makes you even more hungry, more on your grind. And at the end, it's supposed to ultimately be for you, right? This is supposed to all be, oh, because I want to be better. But I kind of talk to you guys in a different way for all my fellas that do it for the woman out here, which you shouldn't be. But if you're finding strength, then let it be that. If you're over here still sad, upset, if that's you instead, and you're supposed to at least try to get hunger, I'm gonna make it happen from her being disrespectful. If that's not the case, then switch it. All right. So I'm saying with women, you gotta use the way they treat you, the disadvantage, the unfairness to your advantage. You gotta use it as in, I will take this once more and use it as fuel, right? They will dry you out, dry your pockets out, right? You'll be a car, you'll be, a transportation vehicle, whatever. You'll be something that needs oil. And you know what? Y'all will try to go find the supply from her when your supply is out there. It's the world. It's all that God has out there for y'all to go and find. It's you guys eventually finding your purpose. All of those things is opportunities that is not woman no more. It's living life for you. There's better women out there that you guys might just need to go and see to believe that you can actually get that would treat you good. I mean, Fellas, how long are you going to have a woman have you down bad? Or let me say it like this. How long are you guys going to make an excuse to have that woman be the reason why you are down bad? Or you are not where you're at, or where you could potentially really be if you believe in yourself? Fellas, I really got y'all I need y'all to get that if it starts with y'all and you're starting to try to get it from her, if like you run back to a woman once more with the oil, right? If you're running back to her thinking that she's the one that's only the supplier with oil, when there's other stores and these are females, other opportunities once more, and they have oil, even better oil, if anything, right? You know? So if you have her and you just make her the main source, the main supplier, whatever, you're going to be forever stuck. You're going to be forever listening to her ways, believing her. And then what sucks is that you could do good, and then that's when she comes around. But yet you'll be in this cycle forever that you have to do good because she is not around. And yet you can only do good when she is not around. And it's only because you want her to be back around. So you only get your encouragement. You get your motivation from her. What kind of ish is that? When a woman is out here putting you down. I'm sorry, I'm about to really snap, because how messed up is that, fellas? How do you guys go find your motivation? How do you believe or try to find a reason in your head to think that you will go ahead and find it from her? Y'all gotta wake up to this, because it's not happening. Yo, why are you still stuck in your couch, right? Why are you still not wondering, how you're not really there? Why are you comfortable? Why are you deciding to be comfortable? Right? So I'm saying it's up to y'all. A lot of this stuff is affecting y'all because women are out here, but you could put a stop. Don't let them control you, all right? And I really want to keep going. I really would, but y'all know we're not doing the 30s out here, the 30-minute videos. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But like I told y'all, there's all those links down below. If you still want to keep watching more videos, there is Patreon videos that won't be on here ever. And then, of course, make sure you check out all the other links that I mentioned. Audio affirmation, sleep audio affirmations to be exact. Make sure you get it. Y'all see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.